Frankie Muniz to drive the Reaume Brothers Racing Truck Series team full-time in 2025. This is what NASCAR is all about, Rod. Sure, he has some money, but this is a kid who came from no racing background or had family who even watched racing, apparently. And he was in Malcolm in the Middle, in Agent Cody Banks. We knew him growing up. If you were a 90s, 2000 kid, but also like he was injured when he first tried to get his racing career going in the early 2010s, tried making the PGA Tour at one point as well. So he's kind of been all over the place, but we can't forget he was leading the ARCA Series points halfway through the 2023 season in kind of a shitbox Rhett Jones car. Jesse Love was in that series as well, goes on to win that series. But he had plans to race full-time in Xfinity this year. They fell through last minute, had to go part-time, has had some really bad luck. It feels like he's always blowing engines or something like that, Rod. So this is just a win for racing, a win for America, and a win for Frankie Muniz.
This story to me, it's funny because as I follow it, there's a lot of celebrities that try to just buy their way straight into something and say, do you know who I am? Like, I'm Malcolm in the Middle. I'm Agent Cody Banks. Like, I was with Hillary Duff in a movie. I should be able to drive whatever I want. No, he is doing this the right way. He's tried to earn his way each and every step. And the fact that he's persisted, right, with all that bad luck. I mean, I don't know his financial situation. I don't know if Agent Cody Banks' money can keep him flush in the cribs apartment that he has, but he probably doesn't need this. He probably doesn't need to do this. And when you get engine problems, when you crash out, when you have as much diversity as you have, it's easy to just sit back and say, I'm good. You know, I got money that I can use. Malcolm in the Middle still on reruns. I don't have to worry about anything.
Yeah.
But instead, he's like, no, I really want this. I'm going to continue to go out there regardless of what happens and try to get myself a ride. And good luck to him. I really enjoy watching him race, and I'm going to look forward to watching him complete races next season.
He did about a 30-minute interview on the Dirty Mo channel this week, and he talked about how he's not just doing it for himself. He's doing it for his son. He wants his son to remember him as not just a former actor, but someone who's chasing his dreams. And everything Frankie Muniz stands for, if you've ever heard the guy speak, he's one of the best interviews in the entire series. And, you know, no surprise, has had probably media training since he was 7 or 6 years old. But at the same time, also great with fans, always spending time signing everything. So congrats, Frankie Muniz. I am curious how this truck will do, Rod. Reaume Brothers Racing isn't the best equipment, 27th and 32nd in owners' points so far this season. However, they have guys like Lawless Allen mixing it up, who, you know, if you need a caution late in a race, you call Lawless Allen. They also have Keith McGee and Mazzo Maggio, who've been piloting those trucks. So it's hard to tell how good that equipment is, but it seems like they're going to get a lot more Ford manufacturer support with this move as well.
Yeah, and that's going to be fun. I mean, but you know what? Look at those guys, Lawless Allen. We talk about sometimes in the DFS episodes of our truck and Cup series. I mean, he's one of those guys where he could pop up and have a top 20 finish for a day. I mean, granted, he's going to probably end up more often in the 30s and late 20s, but you know, there's every once in a while he could just pop up for a decent 20th place finish. So you're right. It will be fun to watch him kind of climb his way through and see if he can't elevate that equipment.
I will say Lawless Allen, I love and hate him. He has taken a lot of money from me from late cautions, but he's also won me a lot of money because he's flipped the field with some of his funky cautions as well. So Lawless, I'm pulling at your back in next year.